I think it's important to have a strong Parks and Rec department because I think our number one concern as parents should be keeping our kids involved. And why not in sports? I think that's the best thing that we can do, especially after school. Our schools no longer have after-school programs like they used to 20, 30 years ago. So the next thing would be Parks and Rec.
The city of Lynwood is a thriving city near the outskirts of Los Angeles, whose citizens boast the motto, creating community through people, parks, and programs. It's a special place they call our space. The city currently has 80,000 residents in over a 4.5-mile square radius, and with over 1,600 businesses, 3 high schools, 3 middle schools, and 13 elementary schools. Lynwood is growing by leaps and bounds. The demographic breakdown of the city is 90% Hispanic, 8% African American, and 2% other.
In addition to the park we have across the street here at City Hall, we've already started construction on Ham Park, and that construction should be ready. We hope to have a ribbon cutting in March of 2009. That park is going to have an all-purpose field, which means that field will be able to use for soccer and baseball, softball games, and also a picnic area, and that's going to benefit the east side of our residents, the people that live over by Atlantic Boulevard. So that's also exciting. 15 years ago, when my son started playing for t-ball, that's when I first became involved as a team mom. And I saw the needs back then. First of all, people don't understand that these coaches are volunteer. You know, people expect to pay maybe $40, $50 and get uniforms and the best. Back then, we had about 500 kids playing in baseball. I don't believe we had any children playing in soccer. Now our soccer program almost has 1,000 children. So the more programs we have and the more involved our children are, to me it's very important. My kids have gone through the program, whether it's swimming, baseball, softball, whatever it is, they've always been involved.
In the Lynwood community, through the Parks and Recreation Department, the staff strives to improve the health and wellness of the citizens through athletic activities and mind-stimulating programs.
A few years ago, we didn't have any girls playing certain sports. Now we have more girls playing soccer. We have more girls playing softball. I believe that especially the Hispanic mentality is the girls should be doing certain things, like the dancing, the cheerleading, and not so much involved in the sports. As time has gone on, more girls are getting involved in perhaps what we've always considered the boy sports, the basketball, the baseball, the soccer.
These programs are geared to strengthen the community image through family activities and strong child development. The parks and meeting facilities are used as a central gathering place to build character, good health, strong moral and ethical fiber, as well as a competitive spirit with its citizens.
At Lynwood Park, we have soccer, we have baseball, we have softball, we have basketball, we have swimming classes, we have dance classes. We even have aerobics for the adults. It's not only for children. So we have all kinds of activities. We have our skate park as well. Some of the other classes that we provide here at our Lynwood Park are self-defense classes, hip-hop, piano, arts and craft. For those of you that want to dance, we also have the folklorico, Mexican traditional dancing. We have acting. Like I said before, we have swimming from the tiny toddlers to teenagers, and we also have a lot of things for our seniors as well.
The resource that the Parks and Recreation Department are most proud of developing is the children. It is for this reason that the staff has strategically created programs that help develop strong minds and bodies so that the children are led down the path of becoming the next generation of productive citizens.
The skateboard park has been here for at least 5 years. We used to have, and I'm not sure if this is, but I remember that we had kids across the street skateboarding on the sidewalk, skateboarding on, you know, anything they could find a little corner on, they were doing it. We want to make sure that our kids are doing it in an area where it's considered safe. So at the skate park, we have staff members there. They're watching, making sure that our kids have the proper gear. So I'd prefer that our children are at the park instead of just on the streets. Well, for the last 2 Christmas seasons, we've had Winter Wonderland, where the city of Lynwood puts on a big show right across the street, right outside of City Hall. And we have one day where we give toys to all the children that come by. I am sure that those children will never forget that experience. Parks and Rec also holds the Candy Cane Lane Parade, and it's usually the first Friday in December. And this event is really awesome because not only do all our local bands participate, we also have a lot of nonprofit organizations that come out, and it's a big community event. We currently have 21,000 students in the Lynwood Unified School District, and we have over 4,000 children participating in our program. So you would benefit over 4,000 children. That's 1/4 of the children we have here in the city.
Lynwood includes sponsors who add value to the citizens by subsidizing with capital, products, and hands-on involvement with community programs. Companies clearly benefit by positive association with on-site signage and personal recognition at our events. There are multiple impressions through event advertisement and prolonged residual effects through captured media, which citizens are repeatedly exposed to on the cable station. Constant exposure gives our sponsors positive reinforcement with our citizens. At the end of the day, bettering the lives of children, adults, and seniors is a goal worth accomplishing. The City of Lynwood, creating community through people, parks, and programs.
We're positive that our Parks and Recreation Department overall affects our children's health.
Be a part of positive growth in our space.
Yeah!